if your paper is not exactly 12 by 16 and you need to use the smaller size, like 10.5 by 14, we're just going to define that space on here. So first thing I did was I took my ruler, put it on the edge, and I'm marking off a 1/2 inch, and then I'm going to add 10.5 to that. So 1/2 plus 10.5 is 11. So I'm going to put another dot at 11. That gives me a space from here to here that's 10.5 inches. So 1/2, there's my 0, 10.5, and then I have extra space there. I want to repeat that 2 more times. So 1/2 and 11 leaves me a 10.5 inch space. Okay. One more time. And then I'm going to turn my ruler and connect those dots. Please make sure these are perfect before you tear a graphite line, a pencil line through your paper like I've just done. So now I have 2 lines that are 10.5 inches from each other. The other one I need is 14 inches. So I am going to, if I do this, it's going to be tight. All right, I'm going to do this at 1/2 and 14.5. It's very, very close to my value scale, but I'm going to make it work. So again, 1/2, 14.5. If you need to, you can always bump it down to 14.25 if you want to start at a 1/4 inch at this side. I hope that's not confusing you. If it is, we will figure it out. So 1/2 and 14.5, which leaves me 14 inches of space between those two. And again, I turn my ruler. So now on here, I have a drawing space that is 14 inches by 10.5 inches. That is the same ratio as my viewfinder. It's just 3.5 times as big. If you have the full sheet, of paper that's the same size and there's nothing on it, you have 2 choices. You can use the full sheet and do charcoal all the way to the edge, or you can draw this 10.5 by 14 inch rectangle on there, and that gives you a little bit more forgiveness on the edges, and you don't have to work your charcoal drawing all the way to the edge. You only have to work it to the pencil line. So I'm going to leave that up to you. If I'm making a suggestion, I think it's probably a good idea to do this rectangle, because it's nice to be able to have a little bit of buffer space and not have to draw right off the edge, especially with charcoal. Charcoal is really messy.